What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Here I'm at 23, back with another rebuild as regular season is so close. Super excited, but today we're gonna be rebuilding the Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and continue to comment down below the teams you guys want to see next as far as the rebuilds are concerned. A team that we haven't done yet. We've done like 17 teams so far, so we're just grinding through this, and right now we have the Pittsburgh Steelers on tap. So this was the most commented team in the last video, which is why we're doing them today. So if we take a look at the Steelers roster, definitely some things to be excited about. Najee Harris should have a really good sophomore year. Right now, Mitchell Trubisky has been named the starter, but just like I did yesterday with Desmond Ridder, I'm going to start Kenny Pickett right away. I want to see him try to get star development. I want to try to roll with him throughout the video. So if we can find a way to make it to where he gets star development, that would be amazing. So as much as Mitchell Trubisky is the star in real life, I'm going to start Kenny Pickett immediately and hope he can develop in this game for us. So, Pat Freiermuth, offensive line could definitely use some work. We got Dawson and James Daniels, which are two solid pieces, but definitely still need some work. And then defensively, we got Miles Jack, Deon Bush. This is where the Steelers thrive. They have a pretty good defense. Their corners could use some work, but Minkah Fitzpatrick, Terrell Edmonds, I believe, at strong safety, right? It's not Tremaine, it's Terrell, right? Always get those two confused. I'm an idiot. But regardless, we are going to simulate season number 1 with Kenny Pickett as a starter. I'm not going to do anything, and I want to simply see how this roster can do. I hope Kenny Pickett can become that guy and be him, be that guy. So we're going to simulate this season. We're going to see how things go, and hopefully we are a very good team. As right now, the defense is a great fit. The offense, maybe we change the scheme a little bit on that. We could be a 92 at spread. So, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. So, Kenny Pickett, you are the starter, my man. Go be an absolute stud this year. Let's see if we can do that. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. With the NFL regular season starting, there's no better time to go sign up for Prize Picks, which is a player props website that allows you to have fun while watching your game. Prize Picks is available to use on mobile or on desktop. Right now, we're on the desktop version, and basically what you're doing on Prize Picks is you're picking overs or unders on whatever you want. They have all kinds of sports. Right now, they are advertising Tom Brady as an absolute free square, over half a passing yard, and all you have to do is just pick a few players and whether or not you want to go over or under. I guess they say more or less now, and it's that simple. It's that fun and makes watching football that much more fun. If you go to my description right now, there's a link down below. Use code Crushables. They are matching up to $100 when you first deposit. So if you deposit $100, you're walking away with $200 to use on Prize Picks. So thank you Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the rebuild. So at the end of the season with Kenny Pickett as the starter, we got second in the AFC North, which is a very tough division, as we know, and we ended up making the playoffs at 11-6. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I gave Kenny Pickett the full-time role, and he took advantage of it, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully, he ended up unlocking star development for himself. Offense was 17th in the NFL. He threw 36 touchdowns. Defensively, must have been really good, right? 23rd, okay. So 36-8. Player tags is QB of the future on Kenny Pickett. He's got normal development still, star and 72 overall. Does not have a face scan in the game, it looks like. Rushing wise, Najee Harris, great year. Deontay Johnson, Claypool both had 1,000 yards. George Pickens, great in his rookie year as well on the slot. Defensively, sacks wise, TJ Watt got 27 from Cameron Hayward, and then 4 from Devin Bush, not Deon Bush, my apologies. Then 5 from Miles Jack as far as interceptions, 2, and 1. So there's still more work to do, but we do in fact make the playoffs year number 1, which is such a good sign. We get to play the 9-8 Buffalo Bills. So Kenny Pickett in his first game in the playoffs gets to play Josh Allen and the Bills. The Bills didn't have the greatest record in the world, but I still don't care. The Bills are a great team in real life. I actually think Josh Allen might win MVP this year. Like, I would definitely bank on that, but hey, who knows? Maybe we can upset the Bills here and move on to round 2 in year number 1 with Kenny Pickett as a starter. But so far, we're down 6-0. We have not scored just yet. Yo, Pickett, I need you to do something in this game. It's 13-0. We're finally going to put up some points. Okay, so we're not totally out of it yet. Good field position and another field goal. The Bills are starting to maybe run away with it a little bit. We do get another field goal. A touchdown here would be freaking awesome. I think it's safe to say we were not ready to be. Wait a minute. We got interception. Wait, I might have spoken too soon. 23-26. It's only year number 1, so I'm actually just going to let Kenny Pickett see if he can be that guy right here. Minute 19 drive, and it looks like we came up short. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure why we didn't get a field goal there, but you know what? That's okay. We honestly pushed the Bills to their limit. Rookie year for Kenny Pickett, I think overall was pretty successful. So I'm very comfortable with him being the starter going forward. I honestly think we could have tied it there, but unfortunately we didn't. But it's okay. We're on the offseason to try to make this team better around Kenny Pickett and, you know, the defense, make it better. Everything we can do. We have about almost 100 million in cap space to work with this offseason. We got 22 players we have to re-sign, and I'm assuming we had a couple retirements as well. So Diontae Johnson being a free agent, he actually was extended in real life, I believe, so he shouldn't even be here. Doug Costin is here as well, so definitely is some, you know, guys we need back. But overall, I'm only looking at 2 players I need. Well, yeah, I think I want Devin Bush back. Terrell Edmonds, I wouldn't mind having him back. And then Diontae Johnson has no interest in coming back, so I'm probably gonna have to overpay him quite a bit. He got a hefty bag in real life, and he is back. So we got Diontae Johnson back to keep him next to Kenny Pickett. Terrell Edmonds, sure, we'll offer him a contract. He's back. Even if he's not the starter, he's good depth. Devin Bush, same thing. I would like to keep him around if possible, and that gives about $66 million in cap space to work with in free agency, and then we can keep our kicker as well if he decides to stay, and he's back. Okay, do I want to resign Cameron Sutton? I don't think so. Larry, I'm not going to resign. The rest of these guys, I'm okay with letting go. So let's just go to free agency, and let's just see what we can snag in free agency to make this team even better. There definitely is some work to be done on both sides of the football. But if you take a look at the offense, did Kenny Pickett end up getting star development? And yes, he did. Let's go. So that's exactly what we were looking for. He got star development, which is awesome. So he is up in development traits. I like Claypool. I like George Pickens. I like Diontae Johnson. So I don't plan on changing the wide receiver core. I like Pat Freiermuth. The offensive line, of course, needs some work, so we'll have to address that hopefully in the offseason and the draft as well. But on the defense, we got Miles Jack up to Superstar X Factor. We definitely need upgrade at corner. Like, I like some of the guys we do have corner, but for the most part, it needs an upgrade. I wouldn't mind a better strong safety, and then it looks like we definitely need some help on the D-line. So, got some work to do, but we got money, so we're going to try to get a couple free agents here. Get some guys here to make the Steelers roster better around Kenny Pickett, and I think we'll be able to succeed on doing that. So I have 5 offers here on 5 different players, so I want to go ahead and build my defensive line through the draft. So that's going to be my game plan, is going to be drafting a bunch of young defensive linemen because I think they developed super well. We got like Jamel Dean, who we definitely need a corner. We got CJ Gardner-Johnson, who has a lot of interest in coming over to my team. Jack Conklin. So if we can get all these guys, I'd be super happy, and that just gets our offensive line exactly where we need it to be as well. We have 2 good guards, but our center and our tackles are bad. So if we can accomplish all of this here in one go, so we get these 3 guys, Mel Dean, CJ Gardner-Johnson, and Jack Conklin. So I like that a lot. But now we're fighting for Jenkins and Eric McCoy, and we still have the 2 best offers on both of them. And it looks like we got all of them. So we got all 5 free agents we were going for. So we solve our offensive line in one offseason, and we solve our secondary a little bit as well. So like I said, in the draft, we're going to focus on the defensive line. But if you look at the offensive line, it's looking incredible. So I'm going to move Elton Jenkins to left tackle because I know he's listed at right tackle right now. But that's exactly what we needed. We needed protection for Kenny Pickett, and we got that. That's exactly what we came here for. So I'm feeling good about how this offseason went for us. I'm feeling great. So Kenny Pickett star development also gets a good offensive line. The weapons are here. Najee Harris is great, obviously, as we know. So the offensive line, exactly what I want it to be. So I'm happy with how it looks now. Star development and above, all decent. Awesome. Love it. Defensively, got CJ Gardner-Johnson, who had interest in my team, and Jamel Dean to add to the cornerback room. We needed some corners. We have Cameron Hayward. I want to plan on adding some young defenseman linemen next to him. So we have DeMarvin Leo right now. Maybe we could trade for defensive tackle as well. That way we're not drafting defensive tackle in the draft because I already know who I'd go for, and I kind of got him in the last video. So let's go ahead and maybe trade for a D tackle if possible. So if we take a look around the league, let's say I use my 2nd round pick on a defensive tackle. Let's see if that's available for us. So 2nd round pick on a D tackle. Let's say we offer this up. What are the offers we get? So we get Marvin Jones, which I don't want. Nick Bonito, Rashad White, Zaven Collins. No defensive tackles so far, so maybe I have to go search for one on my own because that's kind of what I want to do. Instead of drafting one, maybe we could just trade for one right here and right now, and we could be in good business. Jonathan Greener's not bad, but not really what I'm looking for. Although he would be a nice addition to the team as well. We definitely could use him. If he's star development, we might go for him. Let's see. Is he star development on the Texans right now? Because we do get some draft picks out of that as well. So if he's star development, we might end up making that trade. He's normal, so never mind. So I'm going to go to defensive tackle. Don't know who yet, but we're going to go find one. So I'm trading a 3rd and a 4th to get Javon Kinlaw from the 49ers. I think that's exactly the kind of addition we needed at the defensive tackle spot. So I'm feeling pretty good about picking up Kinlaw to help out our defensive line right now because it definitely needed a little bit of work. So Kinlaw added to that. So I think with our first 2 draft picks, we can go end and then we can go corner potentially. So liking those idea of that. And then if we take a look at the roster before we go in, because I like my offensive line, I don't feel the need to draft anybody in the offense. I'm feeling good about it. Maybe some depth is needed, but that's okay. Defensively, I know we could definitely use another corner. And then Kinlaw added to this, I love. And then I definitely want to get a left in the draft. So, feeling good, though. I'm loving how this roster is looking. I think we're doing a great job so far. Getting Kenny Pickett star development in year number 1 is such a big boost to what we needed. So, we have pick number 20 in this draft. So, I'm going corner and end in this draft for sure. That's one thing I definitely want to do. We got our D tackle and Javon Kinlaw. So we have Will Levis, a lot of quarterbacks on the board, which I don't really want. Eric Gilbert's here as well. A lot of good options, but I, like I said, came here for one reason only. We get Cam Smith, man-to-man corner, round 1-2 to projection, also a scheme fit. He's got B's across the board. Sign me up. We get a man-to-man corner, hidden development trait. Love that. So that's going to be our first round pick. Add another corner to this cornerback room. And then the other pick is going to be a end if we can get one. So here we go. Hopefully we have a good one on the board. Noah Daniels also here. Malachi Moore. Derek Hall, run stopper out of Auburn. Another scheme fit. We said we needed an end. We can throw him opposite of Cameron Hayward. Sign me up. He is going to be hidden development. So first 2 picks in the draft, feeling great about. And we don't have another pick until round 6. So I'm just going to head out. Honestly, perfect offseason. Could not have gone any better. So let's get into next season and hope we make the playoffs again under Kenny Pickett, and we strive to be better in the playoffs this time. We almost beat the Bills, so I feel like we should be good. But the only problem is our division is still super tough, so anything is possible. So the lineup for the season as is Deontay Johnson, Najee Harris, Kenny Pickett. The offense really hasn't changed much. Got fire move from the offensive line. As we know, we did a great job building. And on the defensive side of the ball, you have Derek Hall, Cameron Hayward, Javon Kinlaw, CJ Gardner-Johnson. Smith is added to the cornerback depth that we said we needed. Miles Jack, superstar X Factor. Our scheme fit is literally 100% on the defense. So I'm expecting the defense to be much better this year. They were only like, what was it, 23rd last year. So hopefully they spike up a little bit and actually are like top 10 or something. So feeling good. I'm feeling great. Honestly, I don't see how we don't make the playoffs this year. But anything is possible in the Madden simulation, as we know. But I'm overall feeling fantastic about how this team looks. And I'm feeling like we definitely should be a playoff team. And of course, I'm not surprised we didn't make the playoffs year number 2 after making the playoffs year number 1. So offense was 18th in the NFL, which is nice. Defensively, on the other hand, we were 6th in the NFL. So just unlucky, I guess. Defense was much better. So I want to keep everything as much as possible. I honestly am still in love with my roster. I think that we just simulate again, honestly. I really don't see how this team can get much better than this. So as long as we can keep everybody around. Cameron Hayward at 21 sacks, bro. At his age, and we didn't make the playoffs. That is such a waste, bro. 7-10. Cameron Hayward, absolute stud. Unfortunately, we didn't even make the playoffs off of that. So unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I'd like to do, like I said, is retain everybody as much as I possibly can and just keep rolling with the punches, because we may not have made the playoffs year number 2, but Cameron Hayward gets a boost, and if he can stay, we keep Miles Jack, we keep everybody here, resign everyone, we can run it back. It's easy. And then we can even trade, we can even get creative, go the Rams way, and start trading first round picks to add even more talent if we want to. But got 12 players ready to negotiate. I know Miles Jack is a free agent, so that is the, well, Claypool also. Okay, there's some, okay, never mind. I was about to say that's the only important free agent, but no, we actually do have some other guys, like Kinlaw has interest. Does Miles Jack does not have interest in signing with me, which is not a good sign. Weatherspoon, I'm not sure I'll be able to keep everybody, but let's start off with Miles Jack because he is a superstar X Factor middle linebacker, and I'm going to try to sign him back. So I'm going to try to get Miles Jack to stay. He's back, so Miles Jack resigns. Claypool, kind of the same thing. I would like to keep Claypool around as much as possible, so he is back. Claypool is back as well. Chris Boswell, I'm not going to worry about. Alex Highsmith, I would like him. Like I said, I want to retain my defense as much as I possibly can. He is back, so we get Alex Highsmith back. Javon Kinlaw is next. Levi Wallace also, but Kinlaw has interest, so I shouldn't be able to. So I should be able to get him. There we go. Okay, so far so good. But now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I would like to keep Dotson as well. So if there's anybody to cut, I might have to do it now. So team salaries that we can maybe cut away to free up some money in order to resign. Let's see if there's anyone that stands out. Cameron Hayward just had such a good year. I don't feel good about trading him after that, or cutting him, I should say. We can cut Cole and free up about $4 million. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut Mason Cole, and I'm going to free up that $4 million. That should be able to help me resign maybe both my corners, and then Dotson. No, maybe one of them in Dotson. I think we could get one and feel better, and then we're not going to have a ton of money after that. But 7.9 million. I'm going to grab Dotson hopefully back. So I'm going to hopefully get him back. He is not going to come back. That's unfortunate. I don't want to franchise tag him. And then I'd rather probably have Levi Wallace, who's star development. I'll offer him, and he is back. So get Levi Wallace back. That's good. So we have about $2.5 million left to spend. Dotson does not resign, which is unfortunate, but we can replace him in the draft. But I'm feeling good. I'm actually feeling really good about how that went. So we do lose one corner, but for the most part, we kept everybody, which is what I wanted to do. We just need a left guard. That's it. That's pretty much it. I guess Kenyon Green or Kendrick Green can step up right in that role. So we don't even need a left guard. So I'm good, man. I'm feeling good now. I'm not even worried about the offensive line. So we have Kendrick Green stepping up. Defense, on the other hand, Derek Holland to start development. Levi Wallace, our corner we drafted was superstars. So honestly, at this point, we just need to find out what we need. I mean, I want to trade my picks. I want to get better. So how do we do that? I guess the only thing I could say to do is maybe trade for another good wide receiver just to help the offense even more. That's the only thing I can think of. So if there's a wide receiver who's not making a ton of money and I could trade my draft picks for them, I'm going to do it because that's the only thing I can really see needing that badly. So wide receiver, if there's anybody out there making less than $3 million who's an absolute stud and I could trade first round picks to get them, sign me up. I will do it, but I just don't know if that exists. Let's see. Let's just keep looking just in case. This will be like my one move. Rondale Moore immediately standing out to me. Throw him in the slot. I do like George Pickens, but he is still normal development. So if I trade a third round pick for Rondale Moore, they don't agree to that. I'll give you a third round pick next year, or yeah, third round pick next year. Does that help it a little bit? No. Okay. How about a second in this draft? Second and a third in this draft should give me Rondale Moore. Boom. Get a second and a third. Get Rondale Moore. And just like that, we have Rondale Moore as another weapon for Kenny Pickett. So I'm running it back. I don't really want to change the team too much. I love the addition of Rondale Moore and Claypool and then George Pickens as well. Wide receiver core, great. You know, we lost Dotson, but that's okay. Loving how the defense is looking. Let's just get straight into next season. I have a good feeling about this. Scheme fit still 95%. Offense still 73%. So let's get into next season. Let's go make the playoffs. Let's go win a damn Super Bowl. So at the end of season number 3, we ended up going 11-6, and I guess that was good enough to get us the bye in the AFC, which is kind of crazy. So that means the Chiefs may not be as scary as they usually are. I don't know. It looks like a good sign. We win our division at 11-6. We lost to the Falcons week 18, 2018, or 28-9. So hopefully we're just resting some starters. Offense was 14th in the NFL, and on the other hand, defensively was second in the NFL. That is fantastic. Mike Tomlin is number 3 in the legacy leaderboard. Who is number 1? It is Andy Reid. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Andy Reid over John Madden. I'm about to say, who is over John Madden? 33-12 from Kenny Pickett. So he's been very solid throughout the videos, up to a 78 overall. Rushing wise, Najee Harris, 1,700 yards, 15 touchdowns. He's still been fantastic as usual. 1,100 yards. George Pickens. I guess Chase Claypool was the one on the outside looking in. George Pickens almost had 1,000 yards. Hopefully he can get star development, but I'm hoping to win a Super Bowl this year, especially after getting the bye. 37 sacks from TJ Watt. Are you kidding me? 37. I don't even know what I just did. 37 sacks. What am I looking at, bro? What am I actually looking at? Cameron Hayward, 12. 37 sacks. That is insane. TJ Watt, you absolute stud, bro. Holy moly. What is that? Hold on. What is the average on that? 37 divided by... Wait, I don't even know if I can do math. 37 divided by 17, right? On average, he got 2.1 sacks per game. That is literally insane. Bro, if we don't win a Super Bowl this year is a waste. 37 sacks. We got to jump in. We got to beat the Colts. We got to go to the AFC Championship. We got to... Let's go. TJ Watt can go out there and just sack Matt Ryan constantly. I assume who's still the quarterback of the Colts. I have no idea. But, man, that is crazy. I can't get over that. I have no idea who that is. That looks like Sam Darnold, bro. If we lose to Sam Darnold, I'm going to be pissed. All right, so we start out with the getting a stop. 7-0. Good start. They get a field goal. Fair enough. Defense, I need you to be great today. You've been great all year. And Kenny Pickett's throwing interceptions, but Miles Jack returns the favor. Field goals. We're only allowing field goals. Kenny Pickett, please go score. How do we not score when we're in the red zone? I don't get it. It is a 1-point ball game now. 17-9. Okay. Thankfully, our defense is stupid good because I don't know if we win this game without them. And we are going to take a good lead, and that should be game. So we beat the Colts 9-24. That was a struggle. The Dolphins also beat the Chiefs, so we don't have to deal with the Chiefs, which is nice. So I guess we play the Dolphins in the AFC Championship. So let's go. So now we get to play Tua, turn the ball over. Just kidding. That was a joke I saw on MMG Live yesterday. If you guys don't watch MMG, you're absolutely sleeping. But regardless, Let's go see if we can come out here and beat Tua and the Dolphins to go to the Super Bowl after such a crazy year for the Steelers roster. I can't get over 37 sacks, bro. But 7-0, so good start to this game, but they do tie it up. We almost go down and score, but we do not. This time we do. There we go, 14-7. And this is so far, you know what, honestly, boys? Okay, wait, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. 21-14. We get interception from CJ Gardner-Johnson, which is an excellent free agency addition. Okay, Kenny Pickett, I need you. All right, so Kenny Pickett is allowing I'm not feeling good right now. So I'm going to come out here and finish this off because I just want to simply be in the Super Bowl. Like, there's just nothing else I'd rather do right now. So, let's go to Claypool and give him a chance. That is a interception if I've ever seen one. I don't know what that pass was. I definitely had pass rush in my face. So that's probably what it was. Let's just go to Najee Harris. Let's let Najee Harris do the work. I mean, we got 2 minutes. We got plenty of time. Come on, man. Najee Harris. Okay. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to throw it to Najee, and I was like, okay, this play is clearly broken. I should have just thrown it downfield, honestly. Should have given someone a chance. But that's okay. We're, you know, we're out here, and hopefully we get time to throw this ball. And we are going to have Diontae Johnson literally wide open. So, Diontae Johnson, thank you for getting open because I definitely needed you there. I was struggling, but Diontae Johnson makes up for my weird mistakes. But now we can start running the football like I said I was going to earlier, and I never did. So, let's start running the football. I was giving Najee Harris a screen. Oh, okay. They're playing deep coverage too, so I'm going to get a lot of yards. There we go. Nice blocks. Najee Harris, honestly, that's great. And they're not calling timeouts, so that's even better. So I'm going to continue to chew this clock. If you don't want to call timeout, then you're going to lose some time on the clock. I'm just saying. But let's go to 4 verts. I'm going to audible to a run for Najee Harris. We got all 3 timeouts, so we got all day. Nice blocks. Literally, there was a blitz, and my offensive line picked it up. But we're going to keep it going. I'm going to still run the football. I do not care. 2nd and 7. We're just draining the clock a little bit. I am confident Najee Harris getting the end zone eventually. And I also trust my defense to get the stop. I honestly might call my first timeout here. It's 3rd and 4. Let's call our first timeout. I think 29 seconds. It is 3rd and 4, so you have to be very careful. Do I just run it with Najee Harris and hope for the best at this point? It is goal line defense. Oh, man. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. All right, we're in. Let's go. Okay, honestly, I didn't think I was going to get in for a second, but we should be up a field goal lead. As long as my defense doesn't allow, like, a crazy touchdown, we're good. Yeah, so we're on the Super Bowl. Let's go. Beat the Dolphins. Diontae Johnson, thank you for getting open. And now we get to go see who we get to play in the Super Bowl. So we got a Super Bowl rematch of Steelers versus Packers. If you guys remember, that was Aaron Rodgers' first Super Bowl ring. He has not won one since, I believe. I don't think he won one with being Brett Favre's backup, right? No, I only think he has 1 ring. So Aaron Rodgers only won that one time, and that was against the Steelers back when the Packers had that crazy good roster. So it is going to be a tough matchup here, but we so far defense gets a stop. But now they're up 3-0. Kenny Pickett, I need you to score now. There we go, 7-3. So far, so good. 7-3. Okay, they do take the lead, 7-10. We're looking to redeem Ben Roethlisberger here and get this Super Bowl trophy over the Packers this time around. And it is 14-10. They do kick a field goal. We're going to go down 21-13. And we get an interception from Cam Smith. That was the rookie we drafted. And just like that, we get the ball back with 12 seconds, which means we have won the Super Bowl with Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was so... Bro, am I just getting really good at this Madden thing? Like, I feel like I've gotten to the Super Bowl pretty easily now. So, feeling pretty good about the momentum we have right now. I honestly think I got this niche down, dude. I really do. So, sometimes I'm stupid. Sometimes I get it done, man. That's just how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. I'll let you guys watch the Super Bowl celebration. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.